proofreading, either drag the file directly from your File Explorer or click the Browse Files button. This will open a File Explorer window where you can locate and select the file you want to upload. Once selected, the icon will update and the document name will appear to confirm your selection. Click the Select Improvements button to choose the rules you want applied during the proofreading process. By default, these are sorted by priority, with the highest priority rule at the top and the lowest at the bottom. You can select as many rules as you like, or click Select All button to apply all of them. If you want to start over, simply click Deselect All. Once you are happy with your selection, click Accept to confirm your choices. Your changes will also be reflected in the terminal on PyCharm. For this particular example, let's select mandatory sections. Click the Apply Changes button to begin the review process. This will take you to a loading screen that mirrors the terminal output, allowing you to see what's happening in real time and understand the current status of the process. Your newly modified document should open automatically. Once the review is complete, the main interface will display a message confirming that the document has been reviewed successfully. A summary page will be added at the top of the document outlining the suggestion made throughout. It will also highlight the section included and the recommended next step to improve the overall quality. At the top of the summary, you'll find a clarity score which is calculated based on the document's overall quality. Do keep in mind that the more rules you have, the more this will affect the clarity score. For this particular example, there are two critical errors showing two mandatory sections missing. These include a lack of conclusion and a lack of summary. These are outlined in the next step for the users to fix. The newly modified document will be saved in the same file directory as the original, with the file name formatted as your document name modified 1. Let's try that with 2 or more rules. We'll start with mandatory sections. We'll use unit symbols and consistency. We'll use acronym and definition usage. Let's see if we can fix any more problems in this document. Click Apply Changes and see what happens. This time we see that there is 2 or more problem in the document. These are again outlined in the summary page, but we can now see that there are comments lined along the right hand side of the document. We have found minor and critical issues. Simply clicking to any of these comments will directly put you to the right spot of the document. In this particular comment, the AI has found that we have used inconsistent use of imperial and metric units. In this case, we've been using PSI, but afterwards we use KPA. In another section, a minor issue was found with an acronym undefined. This needs to be defined for better clarity and makes it easier to read for the user. Suggestions will appear as comment next to the specific content they aim to correct. Each comment will display the severity level, the rule it's based on, and a brief description of the recommended fix. You can also click the Comments button in the top right corner of Word to view an overview of all comments in the document. Click on Show Markup and then Specific People. Here you can view categorized by severity and filter them as needed by default. All types are selected. Clicking on a type will hide those comments from view, and clicking again will make them reappear. Because we don't explicitly change the words for you or the mistakes, you can make any edits as needed. Once you're satisfied with the final version, save the document and send it to your senior engineer to verify the review process. To add a prompt, navigate to the Prompt Management System, or PMS, by clicking on the document icon located just below the home icon on the sidebar. Fill in the appropriate fields based on the specification you want your custom prompt to include. Priority. This score ranges from 1 to 20, with 20 being the highest priority and 1 the lowest. Impact and efficiency. These scores range from 1 to 10, with 10 indicating the highest value. These scores support the priority score and can be adjusted based on how impactful and efficient you want the prompt to be. Group type. Select one of the 5 available categories to classify your prompt: language, structure, consistency, visuals, or finalization. Description. Provide a detailed explanation of how you want the prompt to function. Be as specific as possible while keeping the description under 1,000 words. Click the Submit button once you're happy with your prompt. Don't worry if it's not finalized, you can edit it later on. Simply click on the Home button to get back to the main page. Once here, we can drag a file again, select a prompt. Now, specifically this time, we can select the one that we just made. In this case, the AI has found multiple problems with the spelling along the document. We can see these in the comments and we can fix accordingly. To view or edit a prompt, we can go back to the prompt management system by clicking on the document icon located just below the home icon on the sidebar again. This time, click Edit or View Prompts. Selecting a prompt from the drop-down list will automatically populate the remaining fields with that prompt's description. You can then edit the details as needed or simply review the prompt without making any changes. Make the edits as needed. Once you're satisfied with the edit, click Submit, and this should update the prompt.